that urging people to use the LMS, learning management systems, and they've already, there are like 2 million people that are currently registered on it. Can you imagine what is going to happen? Yet there is a lot of resistance. Because with LMS, a student can access his or her lectures. A lecturer can be teaching from Australia. Your grades and exams and what have you can be done even without face-to-face. You'll be amazed that not even many academic staff want that kind of transformation. So we have all that happening, but whether we like it or not, change will happen. So using AI is now a fundamental expectation of everyone, and for the registry, there is no viable alternative to leveraging on technology. I have therefore coined a vision statement for the registry of this university. And what is that vision statement? Can we look at it together? Or you do not want to be a future-ready, you don't want to be a future-ready registry? So please read it. A future-ready 21st century university that is efficient and effective, that is agile and transparent, and above all, that is customer-friendly. Because without students, staff, parents, there will be no university, let alone parents. So now I'm going to register and admin efficiency. What is efficiency? It is measurable ability to avoid making mistakes. Measurable ability to avoid making mistakes or wasting materials, such as energy, electricity, such as efforts, such as money. Paper costs money. Having many messengers running around doing nothing is a waste of money. People being paid for downtime. If a messenger sits he's supposed to work for 8 hours. But look at it. He's probably working for about an hour. Most of the time he's doing what? Sitting down. And the time he spends taking a letter to Ibadan could be better utilized. So ability to do things well and successfully without waste, that is all about. What are the indicators for the registry? The first is timeliness. Everybody wants something like yesterday. The VC wants to take a decision. She wants the files, she wants the reference, she wants everything now, not, oh, and she said, Laurier, we are working on it. No. If you are in the meeting of Senate and you cannot immediately recall that Senate took a decision on change of course in the previous 3 years, and this was what they said, you are not a successful registrar. But you cannot put all those minutes in your head, but you need to be ready. So timeliness, accuracy, it's got to be a fact. It's not a conjecture. Ease of transaction. I want my letter of appointment and it is ready. The students want course registration and with the tip is on the tip of their fingers. All of these things are what we count as being efficient. And then measurable customer satisfaction. A bored, frustrated student, a frustrated parent, or even the accreditation team that came and all your papers are not ready. The statistics, you don't have the correct statistics. Are they likely to go away feeling happy with you? That means no matter how much you have spent, no matter how much effort you have put in, if they are not satisfied, you have not been efficient. So efficiency means we are professional, we are supportive, we are friendly, we are helpful, we are timely in records management and retrieval, in secretaryship of committees and implementations of decisions, in accuracy of minutes, reports, memos, and briefs. If council spends the first 1.5 hours correcting your minutes, you are a failure. It's frustrating, and they get angry. And what you want them to approve will not be approved, and everybody pays. How do you ensure accuracy? Your English, is it correct? Because I used to have one member of council, I think he studied classics. He will give us the derivatives of she went or she's around. So you have to be good in all this. Then your student staff services, you have to be customer friendly and helpful at registration, transcripts. The worst thing about Nigerian universities is our graduates to access their transcripts. And it's given all of us a bad image. But usually it's not the fault of the older universities. For the University of Maiden, I remember the year that our postgraduate school got burnt. A lot of records went down. And such other things, transcripts, and then giving out general information. So your future-ready registry must not only be efficient, it must be effective. And what that means is that you do the right things and you do the things you are doing right. This 21st century registry should be a stakeholder-focused department that meets the needs of students, staff, and partners by using innovative, user-friendly systems. And so I have come to the myth. Digital backbone. That is the backbone of modern life. As a matter of fact, all of us have embedded digital technology. Is there anybody here that doesn't have a handset, a phone? Is there anyone here that doesn't send emails? When you go to the bank, you don't even need to go to the bank. You just send your money wherever it is. You get your reports and all that. We are already there. But what does it mean? It means employing electronic technology systems and software to transform real-world data into digital formats to be able to facilitate efficient processing, storage, and cross-plugs. The system that connects your devices for data sharing, such as internet, Wi-Fi, mobile networks, and then you have your communication tools, platforms that include email, messaging apps, and the one that all of us cannot do without, and is destroying our society, social media, full of a lot of lies, exaggerations, concoctions, and all that, but we can't do without it. Then we have information systems, for example, customer relationship management and enterprise resource planning tools that manage data and automate workflows. Then you have automation and AI. There's so much that is being said about AI these days. We're talking of robotics and things like that. So, what are the current challenges and bottlenecks in our registry operations? The first we all know, manual paper-based processes. If you look on that side, you will see all kinds of files and things just put there to retrieve a file, the correct file, to find the letter you are looking for. So what does it do? Because we are manual paper-based, there is decreased productivity and operational delays, increased risk of errors, and of course, higher workloads for people and manipulation. People can take a whole file and destroy it. I recall when we used to check WAEC results. We bought these big albums that contained all the results. Somebody will go in there and tear 3 whole pages, just so that we will be unable to check one person's report. Now, on one page would be like 1,000 results. Can you imagine how many people have been damaged? So, those are some of our. The other is data management and security issues, unauthorized access and loss, improper handling, hide files, leading to inaccurate or incomplete records, delayed processing of transcripts, admissions, payroll, and not to talk of the difficulty in ensuring proper governance and management issues. Then we have stakeholder communication issues. All these things impact negatively on our stakeholders, even within our system. The SIS provides a uniform platform for managing academic records, registration processes, improving accuracy and accessibility. We didn't have secretaries. In fact, there were only 2 people in the bursar's office because everything was computerized, real life. And whether we paid staff or we paid our students